Hey gang, welcome back to Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we do nothing but conduct pretty girl business. Okay, it's your girl Jeanina, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Thank you to all my returning subscribers for returning and watching this video. I also gained a lot of new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. This is Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we review makeup, we do fashion hauls, we review everything basically that's pretty. Okay? So this weekend I decided to stop at Sephora because last weekend I actually registered for that Sephora Rouge holiday preview event, girl, and guess what? I missed it. Girl, I missed the event and I don't know why. I had it on my calendar and everything. It just totally slipped my mind. So I decided to head over to Sephora this weekend just to see if they had any more deals and to see what was new. And lo and behold, girl, I find something new. They actually had a few new products, but the one that stood out to me was a tinted moisturizer from the Sephora brand collection. Now, girl, I don't have anything from the Sephora brand collection makeup, okay? I never really even gravitate towards the Sephora brand collection section. Now, I don't have anything from the Sephora brand collection, okay? And I'm willing to try anything, especially when you come out with a tinted moisturizer, because I am the no makeup look queen. I love doing no makeup looks, girl, especially on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I take tons of photos and tons of videos, okay? I'm a Pisces. I'm a very creative being, okay? A very creative person. So I like to create all these different looks, especially with fashion. If you guys ever watch a haul here on my channel and you want to see those clothes out in action, you can head over to my Instagram, and most likely I did post a picture or a video with that outfit on, because I like to take different fashion pieces and create different scenarios, different themes. I have like a little studio in my house with different backgrounds. So I'm just a photo person. I find Instagram very creative and fun, and so I like to project my creativity to the world by doing that. And I like to do the no makeup look when I create content for my Instagram, because I feel like having a lot of makeup kind of takes away from the outfit or the theme or whatever I'm trying to create. Normally when I do my no makeup looks, I use foundation sticks, because I feel like foundation sticks are easier for me to kind of sheer out the coverage and still have my skin kind of showing through the makeup, because that's the point of the no makeup look. And when I saw that Sephora came out with a tinted moisturizer that's supposed to be mattifying and sheer, of course I gravitated towards it, not only because of that, but because it retails at $18, girl, which is a great price point, okay? And you guys know me. If I can save a little bit of coin, honey, I'm gonna try it. So I decided to come on camera and review this for you guys. Now here is the actual tinted moisturizer from Sephora brand collection, and it is called the Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer, okay? Now, like I said, this baby retails for $18, and it came in 16 shades, which is not a lot of shades, but Sephora's reasoning behind their lack of shades with their tinted moisturizer was because the pigments are very sheer, and supposedly one shade can work for a variety of skin tones. So we'll see, girl, because there were two in the shade range that I thought that I can wear. One was a little bit neutral and a little darker, I thought. This is actually shade number 12 in Tweed. That's the name of the shade, Tweed. There was another one, 13, I forgot the name of it. I felt like I could wear that too, but I also felt like it was a little dark and it was pulling a little neutral. Now you guys know me, I'm a golden girl. I like yellow tone, golden tone. I can still do neutral tones. Sometimes I can do olive tone, but I normally gravitate towards the yellow golden tone. So I decided to come on camera and just review this for you guys. I'm also going to do a no makeup look, because I planned on doing one anyway, because I'm going to go out and take some pictures. I'm also going to do a wear test, okay? So I'll probably do one check-in and then come back to you guys at the end of my day so we can see if this is truly a mattifying tinted moisturizer, okay? Because that's what they claim. They claim this is a mattifying tinted moisturizer, girl. So we are going to test those claims. If you guys are interested in seeing how this tinted moisturizer turns out, keep on watching. Dear God, and of course, when I decide to do a complexion product review, I break out, of course. Okay guys, so like always, my eyebrows are already concealed and done. I only did a little bit of concealer this time because I do want to see the coverage that this tinted moisturizer is giving, okay? So I'm first going to prime my face, and I'm going to use a new primer. I just bought this primer. This primer is from The Ordinary. If you guys don't use The Ordinary's acne products, oh my god, girl, I'm telling you, The Ordinary will change your life. It changed my life. If you guys would have seen my face before this, I had so much hyperpigmentation and acne, it wasn't even funny, okay? Now I feel like my face is pretty good, okay? From, if you guys knew me before, I'm telling you, my face is pretty good from before. So like I said, I've been buying a lot of Ordinary stuff, and then I realized that Ordinary had a primer. This primer is actually called the High Adherence Silicone Primer, okay? I love silicone primers, girl, especially when I'm gonna wear sheer foundation or mattifying foundation, because I have large pores and I feel like silicone primers kind of fill in my pores and kind of create that blank canvas for the sheer and mattifying foundation to just go on smoothly and not cling on to any pores or not emphasize any texture or anything like that. So I'm gonna use this primer here. And I'm gonna start with a little bit here. It's pretty moisturizing. Okay, so the moisture kind of went away. Now it feels like, powdery now. So anyway, the star of the show, here's the Tinted Moisturizer from Sephora collection makeup. It is in the shade Tweed number 12, like I mentioned. And I'm gonna swatch it for you guys so you can see the color. So that's the color of the foundation. It's actually pretty yellow, okay? Like, it's pretty yellow. So we'll see how this goes. It's also very runny. I'm gonna take a few dots on my face and go from there. Ooh. And this is very liquidy and runny, so we'll see what kind of coverage this is given. So you guys know I'm a brush girl. I normally use brushes, but I'm gonna use my giant, huge beauty blender this time and just kind of pounce it into my skin. So let's pounce this in and see what kind of coverage she given. And normally mattifying foundations, you know, they like dry really quickly. So let me stop playing and pounce this in here. And you can definitely see the yellow. I don't know what you guys are seeing on camera, but I can definitely see the yellow in this foundation. It's actually very yellow. I'm gonna do a little bit more, kind of up top here. So yeah, she's very sheer, but there's still some coverage. Like, I'm still getting some coverage here. Not a lot though, because you can still see my acne here is red, and you can still see my little acne hyperpigmentation scar there. But it's still giving pretty good coverage. It's actually very lightweight too. I don't feel anything on my face. It's very lightweight. I feel like the color, it's pulling a little yellow, okay? Like, I can definitely see the golden yellow of it. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize, because I feel like if it oxidizes, it's gonna look really yellow and weird. I'm gonna put a little bit more just on my little spots here and see if we can get a little bit more coverage on those areas. Okay. Now, I don't know what guys are seeing, but I can still see my hyperpigmentation here, even where I added the extra coverage, like here and here. But it did give me somewhat some coverage. It's dried down now and it feels mattifying. It's not oily or hydrating, but it's not too matte. I feel like maybe it's a demi matte, and it did give me a little bit of coverage, so okay, Sephora. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use my Born This Way Too Faced multi-sculpting concealer, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of concealer because we just want to kind of wake our eyes up. And I'm going to blend that out with this Morphe Concealer Brush M173, I believe. Yes, I do like this brush for like no makeup looks because it's very small, as you can see, dome-like, and it can fit in your little crevices of your eye. So I'm just gonna use this to kind of blend out the concealer. Okay, so this is how she's looking so far, and I must say my skin looks very luminous and nice. Even though it's a mattifying tinted moisturizer, I feel like it doesn't look mattifying, because you know how mattifying foundations, like, they give you that powdery look. This isn't giving me a powdery look. I feel like I still look moisturized and like luminous somehow. I don't know. What do you guys think? I really like it. I feel like it's like natural and it's showing through. So anyway, I'm going to bronze a little bit. I'm not gonna contour, I'm just gonna bronze a little bit, okay? Bronze. And I'm gonna use the Hoola Toasted Bronzer. Now, a little story on this girl. I have been looking for this, honey. So when I went to Sephora and got this tinted moisturizer, I did finally get my hands on this bronzer, okay? This is Benefit's Darkest Bronzer, and every time I wanted to order this bronzer, either online at Sephora or either in the store, it was always gone. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen this on YouTube, but everybody made a review about it. Like, everybody raved about this bronzer, and I finally got to buy it, girl. So here is mine. So I'm gonna use that today. It's not a new product, girl, but it's new for me, okay? This is like old tea, but it's new for me, okay? Because I've been searching for this bronzer. So we're gonna use this bronzer today, and this is how she looks. And look, it comes with a little brush. So I'm going to use this bronzer and just bronze up my face a little bit. Woo, and it is giving such a nice color. Girl, you see that? It's a little bit red for me, but I like it. Okay, so now that I'm all bronzed, girl, I'm gonna take some of my Too Faced E3O powder, and I'm just gonna set my under eye just a little bit, okay? I don't wanna give any indication that my under eye is like powdery or anything, so I'm just gonna set it really, really lightly. So here's a little secret with my no makeup looks, girl. I use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. I love them. They just create this natural highlight, and it also makes your skin look very luminous. They have different colors with different shimmers and things in order to kind of manipulate lighting. So I'm going to use this one today, and this one is in the color Luminous Light. I'll show you guys how it looks. It looks a little scary, okay, because it's very light, but trust me, it's gonna look good. I feel like it works with any skin tone. And what I do is I just take a little powder brush like this and just dip it in, and then I go underneath my eye. Just a little bit. And it just creates a very luminous look when I take pictures. I also like to set my entire face with it very lightly. So I'm just gonna take it with a big fluffy brush and just set the rest of my face with it. So this is how my face is looking right now. I'm gonna go off camera, put some mascara on and some lashes and a little bit of gloss, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did throw on some lashes and a little bit of mascara. I didn't put any highlight on because again, this is a no makeup look. And these lashes, girl, take a look at these lashes. I don't know if you guys can see, but they're pointed out on the outer corner there, and it looks very cat eye-ish. I kind of like it. These lashes are from Zola Lashes in the style Luna. And I did get these lashes from a subscription box. I do subscribe to Lashy Box. It's a subscription lash box company that just sends you lashes every month. So I do really like this style of lashes. They're really natural and cute. But anyway, here is the final look. That's how my face is looking. It does feel mattified, but it doesn't feel too mattified. It is giving me some coverage. So I'm gonna go out and take some pictures. So the time is now 4:12 p.m. Here's the time so you guys can see. I'm gonna check in with you guys probably one time. If I have to touch up, I'll check in and let you guys know. I'm also gonna come back with my final thoughts at the end of the day so we can see how this tinted moisturizer held up. So I will see you guys at the end of the day. Hey guys, it's your girl Jeanina, and this is my first check-in. I'm actually back in my backyard taking some pictures. I've been back here about an hour when the sun was pretty high. Now the sun's going down. I'm headed back in. I actually changed my outfit, girl, because it is the end of the summer, and those end of summer mosquitoes, they ain't playing, honey. They ain't playing. But anyway, as you can see, I'll take my hat off so you guys can see. The color worked really good. Okay, this is the natural light, and the color actually worked out really good. I thought it was going to be too yellow, but it's actually perfect. So clock it, girl. Sephora was right about that entire, only doing 16 shades thing, because one shade can actually work for a variety of skin tones. So that is actually true, because this color worked for me. Now let's see how it's looking. It's getting a little oily, especially between my nose here, on top of my nose, and a little bit on my cheeks. Also a little bit under or above my brow here. It's a little slippery. There's nothing on my finger, so the foundation isn't separating or coming off or transferring anything. It's just kind of getting oily, but I still look pretty good. It's only been 3 hours. Right now it is currently 7:22. Okay, so it's only been 3 hours and it's still holding up. It's still looking good. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do any more check-ins unless it gets really, really bad, but I don't think so. I feel like this tinted moisturizer is gonna hold up just fine. Okay, see you later. What's up, gang? It's your girl, and I am back. It is the end of my day. It is now currently 10:34 p.m. Your girl is tired. Okay, look at me. I'm tired and I'm a mess. So let's get these final thoughts out of the way so I can take my makeup off and go to bed. Now, as you can see, I am pretty oily. This is how my face is looking right now. So I've had this tinted moisturizer on roughly about 6 hours, okay? And I still think, even though it's a bit oily, I can see it's kind of separating from my nose, and that's typical of me because I do have oily skin, mostly in my T-zone. And it's a little oily on top of my brow and at the bottom of my brow, as you can see. But I still feel like it's not that bad. Like, sometimes the oil is literally just so much, the makeup is coming apart, everything is splattered and everywhere. But it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. My face still looks pretty put together. My contour is still on. And honestly, I feel like it did a pretty good job. So I have a piece of toilet paper here, and I'm just gonna see if it's transferring. Not that much, girl. So I feel like this tinted moisturizer would be okay if you're an oily girl like me. Maybe you can just blot in between or powder it down with a little bit of powder and it'll be okay. So my final thoughts on Sephora's new tinted moisturizer, okay? I honestly think that this tinted moisturizer is going to work for the no makeup looks. Like, I honestly feel like it did a good job. It held up. The color match is great. Okay, let alone the shades. Even though they only had 16 shades, I feel like what they claimed was that, you know, the pigment was so sheer that they only have 16 shades because one shade can potentially work for a lot of skin tones. And I believe that's true, because you saw that this shade actually was a bit yellow. You know, I like yellow, but it was really, really yellow. Okay, a little bit more yellower than I like, and it still worked for me, and it's still working. It hasn't oxidized. I gave you guys a check-in where I was in the sun, and it looked great. I mean, I feel like it held up for 6 hours. I feel like that's pretty good for a tinted moisturizer, okay? A mattifying tinted moisturizer at that. So I will give this a thumbs up, and I think this is going to be my new no makeup look, girl. And for the price of $18, why not? Okay, so if you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to, girl. If you want to, give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye bye.